Hello everyone, a warm welcome to my YouTube channel, A New Sunrise. Hope you're well and fine at your homes. Myself Ansh, and today we are going to continue chapter 3 of science, that is synthetic fibers and plastics. We discussed some topics in my previous video of the same chapter and left over. Now we are going to discuss those leftover topics of the same chapter. So let's start with it.
So let's see what are the topics that we are going to cover in this video. First, we will see about plastics. Second is characteristics of plastic. Third is uses of plastics. Fourth is some special plastic. Fifth topic is types of plastics. Sixth, plastics in the environment. Seventh topic is 5R principle. And last, we are going to end up this video by revising some questions. So let's start with it. First topic about plastic. Plastic is also a polymer like the synthetic fiber. All the plastic have two types of arrangement of units: linear arrangement and cross-linked arrangements. You can see the image of linear arrangement and cross-linked arrangement of plastics in the figure. Now let's go towards the next topic, that is characteristics of plastic. Plastic articles are available in all possible shapes and sizes. Plastic is easily moldable, means it can be shaped in any form. Plastic can be recycled, reused, colored, melted, rolled into sheets, or made into wires. Plastics are lightweighted, available in lower prices, have good strength, and can be easily handled. Plastic do not react with water and air. They are not corroded easily. That is why they are used to store various kinds of materials, including many chemicals. Plastic is very light, strong, and durable, and can be molded into different shapes and sizes. Plastics are generally cheaper than metals. They are widely used in industry for making of household articles. Plastics are poor conductors of heat and electricity. So now let's go towards the next topic, that is uses of plastics. Plastic, being lighter as compared to metals, is used in the manufacturing of cars, aircrafts, and spacecrafts. Since plastic is non-reactive, hence many containers are used to store materials like pickles and jams. Outer covering of electrical wires and handles of screwdrivers are made up of plastic, since plastic does not conduct electricity. Handles of frying pans are also made up of plastic because plastic do not conduct heat. So now let's go towards the next topic, that is some special plastics. Now let's learn about some of the special plastics. First one is bakelite. Bakelite is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. Therefore, it is used for making electrical switches, handles of various utensils, etc. Second is melamine. Melamine is a versatile material. It resists fire and can tolerate heat better than other plastics. It is used for making floor tiles, kitchenware, and fabrics, which resist fire. Uniforms of firemen also have a coating of melamine plastic to make them flame resistant. Teflon. Teflon is a special plastic on which oil and water do not stick. Therefore, it is used for non-stick coating on cookwares. Now let's go towards the next topic, that is types of plastics. In the video, we will study two types of plastic: thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics. Now let's learn about each of them one by one. First, we would see thermoplastic. Plastics which gets deformed easily on heating and can be bent easily are known as thermoplastics. Polythene and PVC are some of the examples of thermoplastics. These are used for manufacturing toys, combs, and various other types of containers. Thermosetting plastics. The plastic which when molded once cannot be softened by heating are called thermosetting plastics. Example of thermosetting plastics are bakelite and melamine. So we have studied about both the types of plastic, that is thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic. Now let's go towards the next topic, that is plastics and the environment. What role does plastics play in the environment? First of all, let's see some various nature of material. A material which gets decomposed through natural processes such as action by bacteria is called biodegradable materials. A material which is not easily decomposed by natural processes is termed non-biodegradable. Since plastic takes several years to decompose, therefore it is considered non-biodegradable. Now let's go towards no other topic. First of all, let's see a table. This table shows the different types of waste and the time taken by them to degenerate and what are the nature of their material. First is peels of vegetable and fruits, leftover foodstuff, etc. These materials usually takes 1 to 2 weeks to degenerate or decompose, and the nature of these materials is biodegradable. Second is paper. Paper usually takes 10 to 30 days to degenerate or decompose, and paper is considered as biodegradable. Cotton cloth takes 2 to 5 months for the process of decomposition, and cotton cloth is also termed as biodegradable. Wood takes 10 to 15 years to decompose, and it is also termed as biodegradable. Woolen clothes takes a time about a year to decompose, therefore it is also considered as biodegradable. Tin, aluminium and other metal cans takes about 100 to 500 years to decompose, therefore it is termed or it is considered as non-biodegradable materials. Now let's see the plastic. Plastic bags and several other materials made by plastic takes several or many years, more than 500 about years, to decompose, and it is considered as non-biodegradable materials. Now let's go towards the next topic, that is 5R principle. It is necessary to adopt or focus on 5R principles of waste management for sustainable development. 5R. What are those 5R? Those are reduce, refuse, reuse, recycle and recover. There is an image of 5R principles and other. Now let's revise the concepts and the topics that we studied today through some of the questions. So let's start this section also. First question is, define each of the following terms. First, plastic. Plastic is a synthetic material which can be easily molded into any desired shape when heated. Plastics are man-made polymers. Example of plastic is polythene, PVC, bakelite, etc. Now let's see what is polythene. Polythene is a thermoplastic which is strong but flexible and can be rolled into thin sheets or molded into any shape. It is used for making polythene sheets and polythene bags. Now let's see what is thermoplastic. The plastic which gets deformed easily on heating and can be bent easily are known as thermosetting plastics. Polythene and PVC are some of the examples of thermoplastics. Thermoplastics are the plastic which gets deformed easily on heating and can be bent easily. Polythene and PVC are example of thermoplastic. Fourth is thermosetting plastics. What are thermosetting plastics? The plastics which when molded once cannot be softened by heating is known as thermosetting plastic. Two examples of thermosetting plastics are bakelite and melamine. Now let's see what is recycle. The process of conversion of waste into reusable material is known as recycle. Now let's go towards the next question, that is fill in the blanks. First is the plastic which gets deformed easily on heating and can be bent easily are known as, the answer would be thermoplastic. This content we studied in the topic types of plastics. Plastics are dash conductors of electricity. Plastics are poor or good conductor. So plastic is a poor conductor of electricity. Therefore, the answer would be poor conductor. Third is woolen clothes take dash time to degenerate. Woolen clothes take about a year to degenerate or decompose. The answer would be about a year. The 5R principle is reduce, reuse, recycle, recover and refuse. Bakelite and melamine are examples of thermosetting plastic. Therefore, the answer would be thermosetting plastic. Now, let's go towards the next question. That is, state whether the following sentences are true or false. First is, plastics are very expensive and it is expensive more than metals. So this is false because metals are more expensive than plastic and plastic is rather cheaper than metals. The answer would be false. Second is, plastics are lightweighted. This is true. Plastics have a characteristic of lightweight. Plastic takes a short time to degenerate or decompose. This is totally false. Plastic takes the most time to degenerate or decompose. Plastic is a non-reactive fiber, so this is true. It is also used for making containers because it does not react with water, air and other chemicals. Therefore, the answer would be true. Plastic is neither strong nor durable. This is false. Plastic is strong as well as durable, so the answer would be false. Wood materials take more time to decompose than plastic bags. This is also false. Plastic bags take more time to decompose than wood materials because wood only take 10 to 15 years to decompose and plastic bags take several years, more than 5 years to decompose. Now let's go towards next question, that is, name the following kind of plastic that these three questions have been taken from some special plastic. Okay, kind of plastic that is fireproof and is used to make uniforms of firemen. So the answer would be melamine. Okay, melamine is a fireproof plastic. Though synthetic fiber catches fire easily, but melamine is the only synthetic fiber which is fireproof, and it is also used for making uniforms of firemen. The type of plastic on which oil and water do not stick and is used for non-stick coating on cookwares. Answer would be Teflon. Teflon is a special plastic on which oil and water do not stick. It is used for non-stick coating on cookwares. Third, it is a plastic which is a poor conductor of heat and electricity and is used for making electrical switches, handles of various utensils, etc. Answer would be bakelite. Okay, bakelite is used for making bakelite is a poor conductor of electricity and is also used for making electrical switches, handles of various utensils, etc. Now let's go towards the next topic, that is answer the following questions. First is explain why plastic containers are favored for storing food. See, plastic containers are favored for storing food because plastics are non-reactive. They do not react with most of the chemicals, water and air. Hence, the food stored in plastic containers does not get spoiled as they do not react with food stored in them. The other properties of plastic, such as they are lightweight, less expensive, strong, and easy to handle, make them most convenient for storing food items, water, pickle, milk, dry food, etc. Okay. Second is explain the difference between thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic. Let's see what are the differences between thermoplastic and thermosetting plastics. Thermoplastics is when molded into a particular shape cannot be softened or melted on reheating. Okay, whereas thermoplastic can be softened on heating and molded or reshaped repeatedly in desired shape. Okay, thermosetting plastic cannot be bent easily, whereas thermoplastic can be bent easily. Thermosetting plastics are polymers in which cross-linked arrangement is made, whereas thermoplastic are long chain polymers with no cross-linking. Okay. Example of thermosetting plastic is bakelite and melamine, and example of thermoplastic is polythene and PVC. Now let's go towards the next question, that is explain why the following are made of thermosetting plastic. First is saucepan handles. The handles of saucepan are made of thermosetting plastic because they are bad conductor of heat and do not get softened or melted due to heat while cooking is going on. Okay, therefore handles of saucepan are made of thermosetting plastics. Second is electrical. Why thermosetting plastic is used for making electric plugs, switches, boards, etc. So electric plugs, switches and plug boards are made up of thermosetting plastic, bakelite, because it is a poor conductor of heat and electricity. It does not allow electric current to pass through it and does not get softened due to heating effect of electric current. Thus it is safe in using it in electrical appliances. Okay, now it is question 4 have been given, that give examples to show that plastics are non-corrosive in nature. Plastics are non-corrosive in nature as they are non-reactive materials. They do not react with air, water, minerals and other chemicals. Due to its non-corrosive nature, most of the containers, utensils and laboratory equipments are made with plastics. Plastic is also used to store food and different chemicals.